In Consumer Corner, we take a look at trends and products creating a buzz here in China. On today's show, we're talking about entrance tickets to China's most watched television event of the year. Chinese New Year, called Spring Festival in China, is the single most important holiday tradition in the Chinese calendar. Dating back thousands of years, the holiday is a time for family to come together for a meal and a celebration not unlike Christmas. But since the 1980s, a new tradition was added to the Chinese holiday: the watching of a 4-hour television variety show. Tuning in for CCTV's Spring Festival Evening Gala has become the central focus of the night, with 3 generations of families gathering to watch musical performances, comedy sketches, and cheesy appeals to the love for family members. Stars can be made overnight if they pull off a winner in front of the 700 million people who are glued to television sets that night. Given its significance, it's no surprise that tickets for the show go for extreme prices. Though the tickets aren't sold through any official channels, they begin to pop up on the country's most popular online shopping site, Taobao.com. One merchant was found offering back row seats for 38,800 yuan, around $6,250. The same merchant also claimed to be offering prime seats at the evening's round tables for 88,800 yuan, around $14,000. China News Service found other tickets for sale on the site Ganji.com, with the best seats going for 200,000 yuan, roughly 40 times the average monthly salary in the capital of Beijing. These hawkers tried to prove the authenticity of their tickets by posting a detailed lineup for the evening's performance, despite the fact that the information hasn't been released publicly. CCTV has responded to reports of tickets selling through its Weibo account. The television giant says it never sells tickets, but instead gives them away to many deserving attendants. That would seem to suggest that any tickets which have hit markets are either fake or being sold at profit by some of these deserving attendants. This is not the first time that Chinese media have picked up on ticket reselling schemes, but the prices this year are something new. In 2011, some tickets were resold for the paltry sum of 18,800 yuan, less than half the cheapest price for this year. That year, the Qilu Evening News ran an expose on Huangniu Dang, the Yellow Cow Party, a Chinese term for ticket scalpers. The report had these scalpers purchasing tickets for just 1,000 yuan, around $160, and reselling them for 10 times this value. It seems that this year ticket holders and scalpers have woken up to the huge market demand for tickets to the single most important television event of the year. With tickets to the event impossible to purchase through any official channels, black markets for them were an inevitability. The online pre-sale of the Gala tickets not only has attracted extensive media coverage, but also triggered heated discussions among ordinary Chinese people. Many have commented on the commercialization of entrance to one of China's most treasured holiday events and wondered who is given the tickets in the first place. A media insider told Xi'an-based Huashang Daily that the live audience includes Gala sponsors, cultural icons of various sorts, and a sprinkling of ordinary people. The Qilu Evening News reports that every year the rehearsals and final performance of the New Year's Gala include ordinary people randomly selected from universities and residential communities, as well as families of CCTV employees. Knowing the kind of guanxi networks that permeate Chinese society, many doubt that CCTV employees would squander such a valuable opportunity by giving away tickets to just anyone. Some Chinese media outlets have even appealed to CCTV for details on the selection process behind these complimentary ticket schemes. To date, there's been no official response from CCTV itself. Chinese netizens have, of course, taken to the web to make their voices heard on the Gala and the ticket giveaways. One netizen vented her disgust at ticket scalpers reaping windfall profits off people's desperate love for the Gala. Poster Xuecheng de Langman wrote, "For as long as I can remember, I've been spending the Spring Festival watching the CCTV Gala. Many people dream about being in the audience while they watch. It's just a pity that it's the scalpers who get fat off profits while ordinary people suffer. People have been profiting off national calamities for some time, and that hasn't changed with the Gala. What a shame." Other netizens questioned why CCTV never did a public sale of the tickets. One poster wrote, "How could any average Joe afford a Gala ticket costing more than 80,000 yuan? While the upper crust spends piles of money to enjoy the Spring Festival, poor people have to worry about coping with little extra expenses during the festival. CCTV may claim that it's an innocent bystander, but I'd like to ask Mr. CCTV, do you ever sell tickets to ordinary people? If not, did those audience members just fall out of the sky?" Finally, one Weibo user challenged CCTV to open up its ticketing procedures to public scrutiny. Glenn7788 wrote, It seems that CCTV cannot escape the fate of being exploited by ticket scalpers. The fact that these online ticket sellers have the guts to charge so much money means they must have a way to get genuine tickets. Besides, when did CCTV ever make public ticketing procedures for the audience? As long as it's done in a black box, we can only assume the worst. The ticket scalping scandal has led to plenty of finger-wagging and condemnation, but it's almost impossible to imagine such a lucrative opportunity in China not being exploited to the fullest. Without full and complete transparency in the ticket giveaway formula, CCTV won't be able to shake off the pervasive distrust of institutions in China.